for many of you. We're going to be joined by our CEO today, and we've got a very special guest speaker expert on one of the core ingredients that's in the base of your pre-trition and nutrition. We're going to get to that in just a minute. But as we like to say, we love to start meetings on time and get going. I'm going to give you about another 30 seconds. We got Alaska, we got New Jersey, we got Pittsburgh, we've got Minnesota, we've got California, we've got Sarasota, we've got Texas, we got North Carolina. They are coming. This is a fun one, Ron. We got a good group this morning. A lot of fun people, a lot of excited people. Some of you are joining us for the very first time. If you're saying, what the heck is this? This is our Saturday morning Uforia overview. We give some powerful 11. We've got Mr. Dan Zwiren here. Dan, can you hear me? Dan, you there?
Yes, sir.
Please, if you'll speak up just a little bit, we're ready to roll through the slides, sir.
Very good. Okay, and thank you, Greg, for the introduction. I'd like to go over AC-11, give you a brief overview into our technology. AC-11 is a patented extract of Uforia Science, which is found in the Amazon years of commercial use, and we're all natural, wildcrafted and harvested in the Amazon rainforest. We have over 40 peer-reviewed articles and studies, which you can view on our website at www.optigenex.com. We discovered AC-11 many years ago. A botanist by the name of Ronald Perro did. He studied the Telomere Indians, and we observed that they had longer lives with no age-onset disease, low incidence of cancer and low incidence of a lot of diseases that we suffer in the Western world. We studied the extraction process they used, which was crude, which isolated what we identified as a carboxyl alkyl ester, which is part of our patents. Our patented ingredients called carboxyl alkyl esters, which are standardized to 8%, which provides a standard dose of the product when you take it. Okay. We also, what's very important is bioavailability. Absorbs readily through the intestines because of the low atomic weight molecules, less than 10,000 Daltons. And one other comment I'd like to make is that we are alkaloid free. And we're different from other cat's claw products in that they focus their actives on alkaloids, which do not repair DNA and do not provide other beneficial health benefits of the AC-11 technology. Next slide. Like I said earlier before, CAEs are the active water-soluble components of the AC-11. We also identified quinic alkyl esters as constituent. That's part of our patents. Our patents do cover manufacturing, active ingredients, composition, which excludes others from manufacturing the AC-11 product, and the health claims that we make, including DNA repair, telomere lengthening, anti-inflammatory, immune enhancement, and also anti-tumor. We don't focus on the anti-tumor, of course, because it's not a claim we can make as a supplement. Nonetheless, I wanted to, you go on to the next slide, Rick. I wanted to focus on the fact that DNA repair and DNA damage has been shown to be a causative factor of age-onset disease. So it logically follows that optimal DNA repair will help the body in longevity and also with holding off the onset of disease. And you can look at a host of scholarly articles on the internet under causative factors of age-onset disease and DNA damage, which you can look on independently of AC-11. So basically what we do is we help the body repair its own DNA and all those other health benefits which I mentioned, including lengthening telomeres. Next slide. Good. Okay, telomeres. Telomeres basically are the end points of the DNA, which preserve the integrity of the DNA. And they're being studied by top scientists in the world now, and they're being also linked to causative factors on age-onset disease. We didn't study telomeres too recently. We did a human study, uncontrolled human study, but we're preparing to do a controlled study, an FDA-style one with about 60 participants, human participants, in a couple of months. But the association of telomeres, DNA damage, and telomere attrition or truncation are very important because they both point towards age-onset disease. Like I said previously, AC-11 has been shown for several endpoints to repair DNA, and not only that, to lengthen telomeres, and in some instances, of course, slow down telomere attrition. And we're the only known compound that does that. Okay. AC-11 also, you go back to the last slide, Greg, you popped one too quickly. Okay. I'd like to point out that we have found in a human study that carboxyl alkyl is the active ingredient synthesized in the stomach or the gut to produce the active amino acids tryptophan and nicotinamide, melatonin, and serotonin. These are all important in cellular health, all these compounds, and general health, especially the nicotinamide, which synthesizes at the end point to ATP, which is a primary factor in the production of energy and mitochondrial energy. In addition to tryptophan, which has a variety of health benefits, and melatonin and serotonin, which enhances mood and sleep. And as I said earlier, nicotinamide is a precursor to ATP. AC-11 inhibits the NF-kappa B pathway. That is the primary pathway for inflammation. So we have studied this, and we have shown that we downregulate that pathway, which reduces inflammation and regulates it, which is a causative factor, of course, of DNA damage and telomere attrition, and inflammation associated with a variety of diseases, including cancer, heart disease, and I think every other disease that you could possibly put your finger on or identify is associated with inflammation. Okay, we go to the next one. We have found that several ingredients are synergistic to AC-11, and there are probably a lot more. We believe we help in cell communication and cell-to-cell and the cell wall viscosity, mean that we allow more nutrients to enter the cell, which in turn provide a better, healthier cell profile. And good health begins with healthy cells. So we looked at several of these different ingredients, and I've studied them and used them in different formulas in the past, and I've urged our customers to do so. Go to the next one. So just to summarize our benefits, we help the body's natural ability to repair its own DNA. That's the base of the pyramid. That's a powerful element in cellular health, which has a variety of tangential benefits, which include reducing inflammation, specifically pro-inflammatory cytokines. We increase telomere length. We've shown that in one study. We're going to do another. Of course, it goes hand in hand with reducing the truncation of telomeres over time. We have enhanced the immune system. We've shown that in one human study. And we also are synergistic with a host of other ingredients. There are 8 patents that protect our product, AC-11, and they can be viewed again on our website at optigenex.com. That's OPTIGENEX.com. And again, we're the only natural compound that repairs DNA and also lengthens telomeres. And I think that's very important in the overall scheme of cellular health and longevity and to combat age-onset disease. And I'd like to say one more thing, that I believe our product, along with the technology introduced by Uforia, are a great marriage. And we've been looking forward here at Optigenex for your product to come out. I'd like to congratulate everyone. I believe you guys are at the vanguard of the new paradigm in nutrition and health. So thank you very much for your time. And I'm sorry for going through this very quickly. I only have a limited amount of time. Again, thank you.
Hey, Dan, fantastic. Thank you so much for sharing with us. The chat's lighting up with questions. We appreciate those. I'll make sure I write those down for you, Dan. We'll get those over to you.
Yes.
And we hope to be able to hear from you again. Thank you for sharing just a few minutes of your morning with us, and have a great day, Dan. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Greg. I'm sorry for going through it so quickly. I hope everyone was able to hear me.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks a lot, Dan. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Well, Mr. Williams, quite an ingredient, and we know that the chat's lighting up saying, can you believe all this with the AC-11? And this is just one ingredient in our incredible pre-nutrition.